All right, I'm gonna make this real brief and real short for you. You were promised pain. Peters, think it not strange for which the fiery trials which you go through, for it is a test of your faith. So, the things that you go through right now in your life, these troubles, don't act strange when it happens. It's been happening to you ever since you were a child. You're a grown up now. Let it go. Pain is promised to you. But also you was promised salvation at the end too. You was promised victory. So stop acting strange when things happen in your life, whether it's a car, whether it's relationship problems, bills, whatever. Even though the Bible says be in debt to no man, don't fear no dollar bill. Just paper, who cares? You're better than that. I'm better than that. So don't worry about it. It'll be fine. In my testimony, I know for a fact that God has never failed. Testimony, God has never failed me. Never. Through all the problems I went through, I'm still here. So I'm saying today is that don't worry about it. And also I'm including saying this. Where do you want to be? Or who are you exactly? This person that you have in your head, what does he or she look like? When they walk into a room, how do people perceive you? How do people look at you? You know, are you shaking hands with great men? You know, what type of car do you drive? Are you living in a mansion? You know, are you living large? The reason why I'm asking these questions is because this person that you see in your head vividly, you are. But it requires sacrifice, it requires work, it requires pain. Period. No man is exempt of it. Christ wasn't exempt of it. For him to get the glory, he had to go through some pain to get there. So if he's not exempt, neither are you. Sorry, flies. And on top of that, I'll tell you one for my personal story, right? The person that I am, that I see in my head, I'm working on that every day. Every weekend I drive out to this neighborhood where I'm at right now, what you see. This neighborhood is where I want to be at. If not, something close to it. And for me, if I can drive out here and I can touch the land, I can touch the grass, I can see the houses, I can drive through it, and I can feel a calmness, it tells me that I belong here. And one day I was sitting in my car out of this neighborhood, and I was like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep driving this neighborhood? And I got it, because you do belong here. And if that's the case, how did you get here? And all these ideas and plans, and like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. If I truly want to get here, all the ideas require me to put in the work. And I figured it out, and I'm making it happen. Because it shows me that God's telling me that if you can drive out here, you can touch it, you can see it, you can visualize it, you can put the work in, it's tangible. It's reachable. You can have it. But it requires the work. And I'm challenging y'all. And as I'm challenging myself. You can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want. But it requires a constant discipline and also some courage to put the work in and know for a fact that you are promised pain during this. And don't act strange when stuff happens, whether it's a bill here or rent or not having money for this. It requires sacrifice. For much is given, much is required. There comes a time where I had to believe in myself. But then it came from believing to knowing. And now I can tell the difference, because now believing takes evidence. It takes evidence to have that belief. I don't have to believe anymore. I know. I know who I am. I know what my worth is, and I know what I have to do. I've always been it. Always been it. I came from believing to knowing. And you can do the exact same thing. Once you have that belief of evidence of who you are, you come from believing to knowing who you are. And nobody can stop you. I mean, nobody. I just got turned down for a position, right? But then I was like, you know what? I got an interview right next week for the same position. I got this. You got this too. Some guy in a lawnmower. I love it. I love it. But other than that, man, like all this vast land that you see out here, it's beautiful, man. Look at all that. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be mine. But you have to study. You have to be disciplined. And like I said before, this person who you see yourself being. What does your network look like? Like, how do you dress? What friends are you, developing? Everything. Think about everything. And then execute it. Execute. And it becomes easier by the day. Easier by the day. It becomes way more easier. You'll put yourself out there more. It's like, man, whatever, dude. So, I say to you, I challenge you today, keep God first. And I pray that you do amazingly well. I pray that you conquer fear, because God did not give us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and truth and a sound mind. So, y'all stay safe. Y'all be good. I'm Tashay Osholi, 989 Radio. All right? Peace, baby.